Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome. Welcome to the first, or what I'm going to be doing as the first Let's Play for my secondary channel. This is going to be put on my RPG Crawler Plays channel, and maybe put out in other instances as well. I don't know. Not sure yet. Anyway, I'm going to be playing, pretty casually, The Temple of Elemental Evil. It is a game from Troika Games back in 2003, I believe. It is largely considered to be one of the most accurate representations of the D&D 3.5 rule set on a computer game, and at the time it was actually kind of buggy, so it didn't do too well, but it did well enough. It's one of those games that is so good that it does well despite its bugs, and I remember really enjoying it back at the time, but I never actually got to finish it. It's along the lines of their other title, Arcanum of Steamworks of Magic Obscura, which was incredibly good despite the poor interface and bugs as well. In the years since, it has been put out on GOG.com, which is where I picked this one up. I will put a link to it in the description below. I am currently running this with the Circle of 8 mod pack, which comes in two flavors, one with additional content, one without, and I am using the one without additional content to try to keep as true to possible as the original. And I am also running this through the Temple Plus mod, which improves on the original engine a little bit. It fixes some bugs. It supposedly has the option to add a number of prestige classes, extra feats, and such, which I have not. I have not added much. Just whatever's in the default, but you can actually add much more than I've added here. So hopefully this should be a stable run. As you can see, I'm running in a higher resolution than the base game usually runs at, although you can get it to run at 1080p if you adjust some configuration files. I'll try to put links to the various mods I'm using in the description below as well. Anyway, let's go on. Enough of that. It has options for normal and Iron Man. I'm not going to play Iron Man. I'm going to play normal. It is, of course, I did not go over this, but the Temple of Elemental Evil is based on the adventure from 1st edition AD&D, the Temple of Elemental Evil and the Village of Hamlet, which was T1 to T4. As for party alignment, you can play all the way to Chaotic Evil in this particular game. I'm gonna play... Let's play lawful, or let's play neutral good, I think. Because that limits the amount of alignments you can have in your party. If I was playing with all of the prestige classes, I might actually consider playing a more evil class, or if I want to do a run where I'm just completely evil. But for now, we'll stick with the good guys. Now, this includes a number of pre-made characters. I am not going to use pre-made characters because I always like to make my own. However, you can see there's actually a fair amount of decent pre-made characters. A number of these are actually iconic characters from D&D 3rd edition and 3.5, as well as others from similar Greyhawk style publications at the time. So if you like playing in-canon stuff, go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start creating characters. We'll go through this. I am not entirely sure about character creation because it has been so long since I've actually played. I believe it uses 4d6 drop the lowest. Let me take a look. Yeah, 4-6 sized dice drop the lowest. Additionally, scores with ability bonuses that total less than 0 or scores with no number greater than 13 will automatically be rerolled, which is very similar to rules that I personally use in my games. Now, you can actually re-roll as many times as you would like, but it keeps the reroll counter here. What I'm going to do for this playthrough is I'm going to roll, and I'm going to keep whatever the first thing is rolled. And we will see how that party goes. If you want to, you can go ahead and roll to your heart's content. So our first roll, that's actually a very, very good setup. We're going to need some sort of tank in our party. I believe you can have 5 PCs and a couple NPCs. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start out with a paladin. So in order to do paladin stuff, paladins can get up to level 4 spells, I believe. And they function off of wisdom in 3.5 rather than charisma in later ones. They do need some sort of charisma bonus. So I am going to put the 14 in charisma because they do have charisma bonuses to lay on hands and smite. Then I'm going to put 15 in dexterity for the AC, 13 in constitution, and finally 11 in intelligence. Very nice. Of course, going to have to be... actually, you don't have to be human for paladins in this particular version, but I'm going to be a human. We're going to go ahead and make it female. We're going to make her average height. We're going to give her... I can make a little model here with various hair color. We will make her blonde. Because I'm going to remake a character I have from other places. Man, that hair physics. Look at that. Flipping around. Yeah. Okay, we'll go with this. I will go with this. Okay, here we go. Class. Paladin. Now, there is the option to add additional classes in Temple Plus. I believe they actually have base classes such as War Mage and what's that enchanter one from Player's Handbook 2? Beguiler. You can only be a lawful good paladin in this particular one. I'm gonna make her a disciple of Pelor. Although Hyronius is also decent too. I think I'll go with Hyronius. No, we'll go with Pelor. Because, as I said, this is based on another tabletop character I used to play, and she was a disciple of the sun, so Pelor is a sun god. As for feats, oh man, it's been so long. So long. Well, she's not going to be the absolute party face, unless I absolutely cannot have a party face. But she is going to be up there in front of everybody. So what I will do is give her... probably... well, she can't specialize. But she can get weapon focus, right? Yeah, she can get weapon focus. We're going to give her a weapon focus in longsword. No, none of that. Oh man, how are these things arranged? There we go. It looks like they're arranged completely randomly. And then for her second one, we will give her... you know what? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Actually, am I sure I don't want exotic weapon proficiency like Bastard Sword or something? That might be a better bet, but I think I'm going to take Longsword for now. And we will give her Dodge because it gives you bonuses against the first monster to attack you in a round, which is basically a bonus of +1 to AC once per round. And I think that's going to about do it for her. In terms of skills, you've got a very, very cut down list of skills in this one, although not too cut down. There's a fair number of skills in there. We will give her concentration. No, we're not going to give her concentration because most of her spells are going to be cast before combat. So we will give her... There's not much in terms of that. I'm going to... Since she's going to be in front, and even though she's not like the technical party face, she's going to be a party face, so I will give her... Not heal. I will give her diplomacy and sense motive. And then I think I will give her heal, just in case she needs to pop somebody up from unconscious. And that takes care of her skills. She doesn't need any spells quite yet. She doesn't need a portrait. And the portraits are likewise all mixed up. I should have installed some sort of portrait pack while I was at it. Oh well. No random blondes. I guess they got something against blondes in this particular game. Who's got something against blondes, man? There ain't a single one in here that's worth a damn. Yeah, see, no blonde woman. Man. I know they kind of want to avoid like the stereotypes in terms of, you know, the shining blonde out in front warrior type in 3rd edition and beyond, but still, Jesus, not a single one. Oh well. We'll go with her. Close enough. In terms of name, she's going to be modeled after one of my characters. We'll give her Zemi Breely. And we will give her...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Some sort of... Here we go, Innocent Idealist.
I'll see what I can do.
That's going to become annoying, but that fits her character. Oh wow, that's a lot of party slots. So we will add... Party pool. How many characters can you have? I thought you could only have 5, but that may have been adjusted due to the changes in Temple Plus. So let's add Zemi first. And then I'm going to create another one. So again, first roll. Less than ideal, but we can work with it. I've got my paladin. Now it is time for, I guess... I want to say a rogue. Because these stats are poor. And in generally speaking... my rogues don't tend to do a whole lot. So we will... make a halfling rogue, and we will make it a him, and we will keep the default. We'll go with just generic hair, class rogue, alignment neutral good, deity Yandala because she's the halfling goddess, and this one's going to be a little bit easier. We will give this one 2-weapon fighting to take advantage of 2-weapon fighting. In terms of skills, we will do... we need a lot of skills for a rogue. We will give hide, we will do move silently for scouting. We will do search. And we will do... Do we have spot? Yeah, we'll do spot. And then I will do... Open lock, of course. Disable device. Of course. Appraise, because I gotta get somebody to appraise one. And that leaves me with basically 2 skills left to get. I will put listen up there. Because those actually matter in this game a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. And we'll give tumble as the last one. And in terms of portrait, we will go... for... Man, none of these portraits are any good. And they're all like almost all official D&D stuff, so it's not like you turn around and they just it was just from a very poor position in terms of character portraits at the time. And this one will be a suitable halfling name. We'll name him Logo. Why? Why not?
Right away. I'm off.
Yes, sir. I'm off. Okay.
All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. But we're not going to add him next. Instead, we're going to create another character. And I think I've got a wizard and a cleric left to make. So we'll make this a cleric. Wisdom, strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence. Or charisma and intelligence. That seems like a decent one for a battle cleric type. We will go with human again. We will go with female again. Just kind of alternating back and forth. We will go with a redhead this time. And give her big hair. Big hair, like 80s style hair. And she's going to be a cleric. Alignment. Lawful good. Deity. We'll make her a cleric of St. Cuthbert. Seems about right. Protection. I don't... It doesn't even tell me what what these domains do, unfortunately. And I'm too lazy to look up my books right now. So we will give her combat casting, because she will be casting in combat. And we will also give her... I want to say improved turning. Except that's kind of blah. And yet I think that's what's going to happen. Improved turning. Next is skills, and we will give her spellcraft. And we will give her concentration. And we will give her heal. Why do I have two parties with heal? Because people go down. Alright, as for her stuff, I don't know. That works, I guess. Sure. She looks like she's got 80s here. And we will name her Charity. No, because that's my paladin in my Icewind Dale 2-1. We will name her... Wait, was it? Was it? Yeah, I think it was. We will name her... Does it matter? We'll name her Crimson. Sure, why not?
Right away.
No.
Okay.
Why does no...
Right away.
Oh, that's nimble,
Okay.
not noble.
Of course.
Alright, that sounds good. Crimson, the noble. Alright. And we will give her the second rank, because she's kind of tanky. And we'll put logo. Let's create another one. And we will create... As I said, first roll up. We will give this to a wizard, I guess. Dexterity, 11 Constitution, 11 Wisdom, 11 Charisma, and a 7 Strength. And I guess there's nothing that gives an intelligence bonus. But the level cap isn't that high in the first place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this one an elf, and I will make him a dude. And we will give him kind of long white hair. Wizard. Alignment, true neutral. Deity, Bakob. I don't know, it could make him... we could make him worship Vecna. Put him at... But he's a secret Vecna worshipper. The paladin does not need to know. Necromancy. Prohibited, we will give him illusion as prohibited. And, enchantment. Make him the classic necromancer. As for this, we'll give him, I want to say combat casting again. Except maybe spell-focused necromancy. I don't know how many necromancer spells in this game require saves. That's the only thing. There's very few necromancer spells that require saves overall, but what there are tend to be really, really dangerous. Okay, in terms of information, we will give him spellcraft again. There's no knowledge skill in this, so we'll give him concentration. And then we've got a bunch of cross-class skills. So we will give him use magic. We will give him intimidate. None of this is going to matter. Almost none of it's going to matter. And then in terms of spells, cause fear is a necromancer spell, I think. Come on, give me help on it. It doesn't give me help. Then another 2 spells. We will go with Ray of Enfeeblement. And another 1 spell, maybe Summon Monster. Wait, is that... Do I pick more spells? Do I pick 2 more spells, I guess? Grease is useful. Oh, wait, does it give me a limit on how many spells? I guess I got some more. We'll do Enlarge Person. What, can you just keep adding spells? Magic weapon? No, okay, that's the max number of spells. All right. Portrait for him. Again, no people with pale hair. That doesn't fit at all. That doesn't fit at all. This kind of fits, but that's a chick. What? What even is this? There we go. Sure, why not? No, that doesn't work. Let us do this. Do this number. Because why not? Man, a distinct lack of useful portraits. I really should. We'll put this one as Arcadeus, another necromancer I once played.
Okay.
And let's see, how does Aragon
If you
sound?
insist, of course.
Brooding
I can
Dark
do
Hero.
this. I can do this.
Manic Psychopath?
I could do that.
No.
Yes. Very well.
That sounds good. Alright. So I'll add Arcadeus. Now, I don't know. Give me a second, because what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do the high pre-generated, and I'm just going to add characters until it fills up. Alright, so what that tells me is that they took the cap off. In terms of how many characters you can make. So what I'm going to do is I've got my party of 4. I'm going to make one more. I'm going to make a bard. And of course there's my 18. 18's not going to go into charisma. 18. I don't know. No, I'm not going to make a bard. I'm going to skip a bard. Screw bards. I'm not going to make a bard. I'm going to make another hard hitter. How's that sound? Another hard hitter. Because we're going to go with half orc. I've been alternating. Last one was male. This one's female. Height. We're going to make her huge. Adjusting that for the first time. We're going to give her a mohawk. Make her class a barbarian. Because we need somebody that just hits hard. Deity is going to be Cord. Feats power attack. As if there were a choice. Skills going to be intimidate. She's going to be intimidating and survival. Sure, why not? I don't have anybody with survival. That works. Got any badass orc chicks? Sure, why not? Not quite. Better than that. I like this one better. Yeah, this one works. And she's going to be off the wall. Just hired help.
Okay. Me do that. Okay.
That works. And that will wrap up our party here. With Scorn, the half-orc barbarian. So let's go ahead and get right into adventuring. I could make more, but I'm not. Actually, I think those are now NPC reserved. Welcome to the Temple of Elemental Shop map. Here you'll purchase starting equipment, rest, memorize spells, and prepare for adventure. This is different from the base game because the base game basically drops you into like a pre-adventure adventure that sets up background on the shop. So let's go ahead. We've got magic scrolls, a shop for basic supplies such as thieves' tools, bardic instruments, and potions. On the left side, the large central chambers, we have a shop with a wide selection of weapons, and the larger central chambers, a wide selection of armor. Okay. Alright, I've already been through this. After you purchase all your equipment, you may retire to the second floor via a stairway to the rear. There you'll find a combination which will rest, memorize spells, and finalize your plans. Which is good because the other one didn't actually memorize your spells first. So this is actually an improvement on the base game right here. Okay. Yeah, let me advance onward. Or is it on a timer? Into the game. We got tip of the day. Alright, people who are used to Infinity Engine games will find this one is a little bit different. Because this one has a bunch more in-depth things to do than Infinity Engine games, and it is turn-based. So let's see what they gave me. We got a basic longsword, brown farmer garb, brown farmer garb, brown farmer garb, brown farmer garb. So it gave me one longsword and a bunch of farmer garb. Probably because of the feat. I think what happens is that the feat that I took, the longsword special or weapon focus, gives you one in the base game, and they just never took that out. How much gold do I have? Not a lot. 17 gold. Oh, 87 platinum. That's what I got. Let's take a look at this. You open the chest. There's backplayable standard adventuring gear. This is where you can decide whether to get basic or none. Let's get the default one. Let's set the gold to default, and let's auto-equip items. All right. So what did it give me? At first, it took my platinum away because it gave me a standard layout. I got a longsword and another longsword. Generic helm. Brown leather armor, brown leather boots. And a magic potion. Alright, she's got magic potion. Light mace. Alright, I can work with that. This is my rogue. My rogue has a couple of potions this time. Wait, are these two different potions? Oh, I don't know what they are. Then this one, Arcadius has a crossbow. And then my half-orc has a club, which I'm going to need to upgrade. That's okay, though. Let's check out the next one. Browse the contents of the scrolls chest, which you can get whatever you want. What level do you start at? You start at level 1 with 0 experience. So the fact that they're already geared up like this is well enough. Alright, this is where you purchase things. Okay. So thieves' tools and such. Let's see what my rogue has. My rogue has no thieves' tools. Yes, my rogue does have thieves' tools. Okay. Well, I don't need any of this then. That's cool. That's cool. Let's not identify stuff. Oh, crap. What? Okay, I need to find a weapons chest, because I need something better than a club for scoring. Let's get something big. I'm saying a greatsword if I can find one. I'm not seeing a greatsword. Why would you not let a barbarian start with a greatsword? I am like utterly disappointed here. You can start with a scythe, which can be absolutely insane. That's 2d4 versus her club. I think I'm going to give her a scythe. Yeah. Alright. I will keep the club in case I run into any skeletons or the like. This is... oh, more weapons chest. This is where I should have gone first. Okay, maybe I'll do this. I will buy a greatsword. I done messed up already. I'm barely into the game. I already messed up. That's all right. That's okay. I think that's all I really need. And in terms of armor, maybe buy something for Breely, something solid. Because why not? I don't even know what half this is. Not a chain shirt. Let's get her some proper chainmail. Or actually, we could give her some like plate. I think I could actually. Well, or breastplate, whatever. So here's what's the difference between breastplate and chainmail. Is 10 pounds and 1 max dex bonus, but her max dex bonus only cops out at 2, so I will give her some fine chainmail. Which she will equip and sell this. And I will probably buy a better shield and armor for my cleric too. I don't think I can. I can't get another bit of chain. But I can get her a better shield. I will get her... Do I have a medium wooden shield? A large wooden shield? Large steel shield. Sure, why not? Okay, let's sell this. And get her the shield. Anything else I can sell to be able to get... I mean, I could sell the potions, but... Brown leather armor? Okay. Well, I think I'm about done here in terms of equipping things. What's up in here? Clothing. I don't need clothing. Let's go up the stairs then. And I think I'm gonna memorize spells. So let's get into spell memorization. And that's over here. She's got a very, very poor number of spells selected. Now she can spontaneously cast Cure Light Wounds. But she's going to memorize Bless. And she's going to memorize, I believe Sanctuary helps. And in third edition, you don't get an infinite number of cantrips, so you have to memorize a cantrip every time you want to use it. We'll memorize Read Magic. Oh, it can only memorize Disrupt Undead. So instead of Ray of Frost, I will take Read Magic. And we will take Cause Fear as our thing. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe I may take down Ray of Enfeeblement then. And memorize Summon Monster 1. Even though it's... Or not Summon Monster 1, Grease. Because it's a nice area of effect to control. Alright. Got 2 area of effect controls. 1 buff. That's good. Let's rest and memorize our spells. I think that's it. It's everybody. Alright, let's jump into the game. How do I jump into the game? I guess that's where I plan. Oh wait, here we go. Game portal. Took me forever to figure out. You know, in my defense, this bears very little resemblance to what actually was stated in the intro. That's all character customization. And actually, I just noticed that I've been recording for a little while. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut it here, and we will start adventuring in the next one. This has been the RPG Crawler with Temple of Elemental Evil. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment if you got any feedback, and subscribe. And that's my main channel outro, and I honestly don't know what to do for this channel outro, so hey, thanks for watching.